Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a minute. I do apologize about that. Life has just been crazy, but I wanted to tell you guys about my engagement story. So I got engaged yesterday, March 5th, 2022. Wearing my ring now. To my now fiance, Joey. We've been together in May 4th. It will be 10 years, and that's a whole other story, but today I'm just talking about the engagement. So we woke up, I was up at 7, and he was up since 5 a.m., but we got ready, got in the car, and I didn't know where he was taking me or how he was gonna do it, but I'm not a super public person. I know I post videos online, but I don't know, I always wanted a proposal thing to be sort of private. I didn't want a million people watching me. And he said the place he was taking me to was public. He knew that about me, but he said the place was public, but he was going to do it in a more private part of the area, so there probably wouldn't be people around. So I was I literally had no idea where we were going, but I knew it was happening. He told me he ordered the ring. We've been talking about getting engaged a lot more the past few months. So I knew it was happening. I just didn't know what the ring looked like or where it was happening. But I did have a few guesses, and the place he did end up taking me was one of my guesses. So it's called River Bend, Nature Center. It's in Racine. And he did it at the amphitheater. He brought his little stereo and played How Do I Live by LeAnn Rimes, which both of us love that song, and decided it's gonna be our first dance song at our wedding. But yeah, he put that on in the background and got down on one knee and just asked me. And of course I said yes, because I've been wanting to get engaged for a long time. So this has been a long time coming, but yeah, he asked and I said yes. And then we went on a hike through the trails down to the Root River, and we were just looking out at the river for a little while. It was frozen over, so kind of sad, because they have kayaks there that you could rent too. So I'm man, if only the river wasn't frozen. We've been kayaking there before. That's one of the first places he took me to when I came to visit him. So it's kind of a special place to me, and I haven't been there since we've been back, and we've been living here for a year and a half, so it's kind of crazy, but that was really cool. And special, and now that place is even more special to me. So yeah, then we went hiking because both of us like to hike. I like to hike, I really like to hike. Joey enjoys it, but not as much as me, but I think he's got into it more because I'm always let's go hiking or whatever. I always like to go places and just walk the trails, and especially if there's any type of water around. I just love that stuff. So yeah, I'm engaged now. And of course, I never really thought about my wedding or anything like that. We've even been saying we're just gonna go to the courthouse and just get married, whatever. But I don't know, I think I do want a wedding. So of course, we went out to breakfast and called our families and friends and told everybody. And then we came home, and then we went out to dinner to celebrate. But in between breakfast and dinner, we were just, hanging out at home and enjoying it and talking to family and friends. And I was looking up everything. I signed up for this subscription box called Miss to Mrs. that I know about because when my best friend got engaged, she signed up for it, and I was with her when she like got a couple of the boxes. And well, not necessarily with her, but like she showed me like a couple of them, and I always thought like that was like a really cool thing. And like I'm excited, like I'm newly engaged, like I have a fiance, like it's weird, like, but you know, we've been together so long, it's almost like we're married already. Like we live together, you know, we've been together almost 10 years, so, but it's still exciting, like we're, you know, gonna get married, like it's crazy. So I signed up for that, and I was looking up like a photographer for like an engagement like photo shoot, and like I feel like I'm gonna be that bride who like wants to like do all those things. And it's kind of a cool time of year because in like another like month or two, well, spring is actually in like 2 weeks, but you know, like flowers are gonna start blooming, and you know, the greenery will be returning. So I feel like that would be like a really great time to do like engagement photos. So I'm just really excited for the future and like planning things. We're not in like a super rush. Like a couple people like that subscription website like asked like, oh, when's your wedding date? And like there was a box that said like you could click if you didn't like have one yet. And then like the manager at like this restaurant we went to last night like asked if we had a date picked out, and I'm like, we just got engaged. Like we've talked about like marriage and like our wedding before, and we definitely know we want to get married in either like the spring or the fall, because like winter's too cold and summer's too hot. But like other than that, like we don't have like a for sure like date or anything. But like I was just like looking at like venues like in the area and like engagement like photo shoot photographers. So I didn't do anything. Like the only thing I did was sign up for that subscription box, which should be here in a few weeks, and I'm definitely going to do an unboxing of that. I'm really excited, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I'm just probably, I don't know how much of this whole process I'm gonna film, but it would be kind of cool to like look back on, because I'm not hiring like a wedding planner. Like my best friend planned her whole wedding pretty much by herself because her fiance's in the army, so like he wasn't really here. I helped her when I could, but you know, I was working and busy. But I know I went to like a bridal showcase with her at a place that she was like potentially looking into before she even had her venue picked, but now she has like pretty much everything done. We're just waiting for the wedding. But yeah, maybe I'll like film some stuff. I don't even know how much Joey's gonna want to be involved. I feel like mostly it's usually like the bride who like plans most of the things, but hopefully he'll like want to be involved in some stuff. Definitely like the food tasting stuff, because obviously we're like foodies, so that'll be fun. But that's like not for a while, I don't think. I think my friend said the first two things she did was book the venue and got her dress, because obviously venues, depending on like what, like where it is, like can be booked out like really far in advance. And the dress, she said, takes like, once you pick which dress you want, it can take up to like 10 months to actually make. And then there's like alterations and things like that. But I'm trying to go on a diet and lose some weight. Not just because I'm engaged. I've been wanting to go on a diet and lose some weight, just to be healthier for myself. So she said, you know, if you're really serious about that, then I would lose some weight first and then go dress shopping. Because basically she was saying they can do alterations like up to like 2 dress sizes, but other than that, like, you're pretty much screwed. So basically if I went now and then I end up losing a bunch of weight, by the time the dress is made and go for alterations, like, they might have to make a whole other dress. And, like, I'm trying to pay, like, twice, like, for 2 dresses. So, you know, we're not in a super rush. We'll probably get married in, like, 2 or 3 years. I feel like 2 is, like, the standard. So maybe we'll do 3. I mean, I'm only 26. He's 28. Like I said, we're not in a super rush, so. But that's the story. It was nothing crazy, which was fine with me. I would have been happy if he did it, like, at our house. Like, I'm not that type of person that needs, like, a whole production. I'm just happy that it happened. And yeah, I'm really excited. Sorry I haven't been posting that much. Like I said, life's just been really crazy, but I am going to start posting on a weekly basis. I'm gonna try for Sunday. So I'm putting this up on a Sunday. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so right after I finish, I'm gonna edit it and get it up for you guys. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on this crazy wedding journey, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.